If you're in a relationship with someone who may be an undiagnosed autistic person, and they sometimes hurt you intentionally, it's natural to feel confused, betrayed, or deeply hurt. Understanding why this might happen requires unpacking several possible layers: emotional, neurological, psychological, and relational. Below are some reasons to consider, framed with honesty and care. 1. Autism malice, but pain can still be inflicted. Autism doesn't cause someone to be cruel or intentionally hurtful. However, autistic individuals may have difficulties with empathy, particularly cognitive empathy. They may struggle to understand how you're feeling, even if they care deeply. Communication styles. Bluntness or literal thinking can lead to saying hurtful things without intending harm. Emotional regulation. If overwhelmed or stressed, autistic burnout, sensory overload, etc., they might lash out verbally or emotionally, but these do not excuse behavior that is repeatedly or intentionally harmful. If the harm is intentional, it may not be about autism. Autism alone doesn't cause someone to hurt others intentionally. If your partner is aware they're hurting you and does it anyway, some other dynamics might be involved: resentment or frustration. If they feel misunderstood or unsupported, they might retaliate, immaturely or dysfunctionally. Masking fatigue or burnout. Constantly pretending to be neurotypical can cause emotional outbursts, sometimes unfairly directed at others. Learned behavior. If they grew up in an environment where conflict or manipulation was common, they may have unhealthy coping mechanisms. 3. Lack of diagnosis can create a tense dynamic. Undiagnosed autism can contribute to a cycle of misunderstandings. They may not know why they struggle with certain things. You may feel confused or hurt by their behavior. The more both of you misunderstand each other, the more reactive or defensive the relationship may become. In some cases, their own confusion and self-frustration might lead them to lash out. 4. Some behaviors aren't excusable. It's important to say this clearly. Being autistic, diagnosed or not, is not a license to harm others. If your partner is deliberately trying to hurt you, emotionally, verbally, or physically, this is not something to tolerate or rationalize away due to autism. Even if autism contributes to misunderstanding or emotional dysregulation, it's still their responsibility to learn, grow, and treat others with respect, just as it would be for a neurotypical person. 5. What you can do. Reflect. Are they truly being intentionally cruel, or could it be a misunderstanding or miscommunication? Set boundaries. Regardless of diagnosis, you have a right to emotional safety. Encourage assessment, gently. If autism seems likely, encourage them to explore diagnosis not as a label, but as a framework for understanding. Seek therapy, individually or together. A neurodiverse affirming therapist can help both of you build tools for communication and respect. Protect your well-being. If you're being harmed, the most important thing is you. Don't stay in a hurtful relationship hoping a diagnosis will fix it.